Let me just, if I could.
Well, I'd like to return to those days of being a neophyte. Being mature has its disadvantages.
I'm here with Senator Reid outside the Rhode Island Department of Health. As we are all aware in Rhode Island, and proud of, by the way, Senator Reid is the chair of the, we call it the Defense Committee, but what is the technical term? It's the Armed Forces...
It's the Senate Armed Services Committee.
Senate Armed Services Committee. Yesterday there was an assassination of a democratically elected president in Haiti, just hundreds of miles off our coast. You can clear up some rumors. Rumors, of course, as you can imagine in the day of the internet, are running wild, that there was some type of American involvement in that. Was there any American involvement in that?
I have not been briefed about the facts. I would be very, very dubious of any claims of American involvement. Our policy is to try to provide help and stability to the government of Haiti and not to destabilize it. And this is quite destabilizing. I've been to Haiti twice as when our troops were there. It is a very difficult country. As you probably know, there's a controversy over the former president's tenure. There's also economic issues, and there's also COVID issues. So I think the last thing any rational government would do would be try to create more uncertainty there.
Briefly, at this point in time, the Supreme Court justice, if you will, the equivalent of their Supreme Court justice, who would typically step in this situation, recently passed away, I believe, from COVID. So you've got a power vacuum. It would obviously be a while before democratically elected elections could take place. I can coin that term. What steps would you have to see for the United States to recognize, if you will, a fill-in government in Haiti, particularly given the aid investment that we've got in Haiti?
Well, I think the first initiative is going to come from the United Nations. They are already called an emergency meeting to deal with the issue of Haiti. Of course, the United States will be deeply involved in that meeting. With the United Nations support, international support, hopefully there's a way of sending teams down there to establish a procedure that would guarantee an interim government until there are elections.
Is there a scenario you could see right now? And again, information obviously is limited, as it happened just yesterday. Is there a scenario where you could see American boots on the ground as a stabilizing force?
I doubt that very seriously. I could see American logistical support, American technical support, but I think the effort in the United Nations would be to get, if there are necessary forces needed on the ground, to get those from other countries. I think that would be the best approach.
Caribbean partners, nations like that?
Caribbean partners, other capable forces that would go in as peacekeepers, not as sort of an occupation force.
Absolutely. Thank you, Senator Reid.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thank you.